race fans, we're here with Eric Smith, so how's our off-season going for you?
Yeah, not too bad. Big rebuild this year. Hoping to improve where we finished off last year. Yeah, slightly different motor than what we ran last year. Big improvements, and so we'll just see how we go this year.
So what type of chassis and engine are you running this season?
We got a 2007 Aggressor, and we run a 3SG Toyota.
So when did you start racing?
I started racing in 2006. My father's been racing from basically the 1970s, and then I took over in 2006.
What classes have you run throughout your career?
I started off in TQs, and then I took the step up to F2s 2 years ago.
What is your biggest achievement so far in your career?
Probably last season we went from grid 18 to 2 in the Barry Butterworth Memorial at Western Springs. Some hard passing, but it was all good.
What is the most enjoyable part of being involved with Speedway?
Definitely the most enjoyable part is meeting new people, new families, new drivers, but definitely the atmosphere when you get out there and start talking to different people and seeing their takes on Speedway.
What hobbies do you have outside of Speedway?
Playing around on jet skis. I used to race BMX for New Zealand, and just spending a lot of family time.
Who inspires you the most?
Probably definitely Michael Pickens. He is a man. I don't think anyone's going to beat him anytime soon. But yeah, definitely, he's definitely my idol.
What made you choose Speedway as your chosen sport?
Well, been around it basically since the day I was born. I watched Dad race and yeah, decided let's give it a go.
If you could change anything to do with Speedway, what would that be?
100% the cost. It is just becoming out of hand what people are spending on cars and equipment. I understand you have to, improve your equipment to go better, but people are just becoming out of hand on how much money they spend on motors, and yeah, it's going to kill the sport, I think.
As you told us, you started off in a TQ. Is there much difference between a TQ and an F2 midget?
Oh, definitely. There's TQ, you got to keep it very straight and keep it smooth and fast. And you're driving with a lot of experienced people, and you can run wheel to wheel. In F2s, it's pretty much the same horsepower as in a TQ, but yeah, a little bit different driving style, different setup. Yeah, and a lot of idiots that don't know how to drive. A bit like a stock car class, but yeah.
What track is on your bucket list?
Definitely Bay Park. I've always wanted to run Bay Park, and F2s have finally got a chance to run down there this season coming. So definitely at Bay Park.
Tell us one thing that race fans don't know about Eric Smith.
Probably that I used to race BMX for New Zealand. I know you probably can't tell with the gut, but yeah, believe it or not, I used to.
What sponsors have you got for the coming season?
Candy Automotive is my main sponsor for the season, and then we've got Alf Oils, he gave us a sponsorship, and Sherlock Sons. I'd like to thank Hans Bore and Ruth Bore for everything they do for me, and coming on board as a main sponsor. Without you guys, definitely wouldn't be where I am today. Thank you.
So for the race fans, do you have a racing page?
Yep, check us out on Smith Racing 5A on Facebook and add me in. Thanks.
Do you ever get nervous before racing?
Oh, absolutely. When you build a car up from nothing up to a race standard car and go out for your first heat and the green flag drops and you start gaining momentum and start flying down the back straight, and all you got to hope is that you've done everything upright. And as I say, the biggest achievement probably is, when you get a podium and you think to yourself, well, I've built that from absolutely nothing to what it is now, and other people have spent so much money on their cars, and not us. We run on a big budget and we still do well.
Well, I'd like to thank you, Eric, for giving us your time today to do this interview, and we here at SDU would like to wish you all the best for the coming season.
Cool, thank you very much.